Hello and welcome to the Excel Cave. Today we're going to talk about performing a lookup across an array of cells where we want to look up a value based on a match of both a lookup on the rows and a lookup on the columns, and just pull back the value where those 2 points meet. In order to do that, you have to combine the index and the match formulas in Excel. And we're going to go all the way through that today. Before I did that, I want to show you just the index and match formulas by themselves so you can see how they work independently, and then it'll hopefully make more sense when I combine them together. So we'll start with the index. The index formula is just a formula where you input the array and then you input a row and a column reference, and it will just pull back the value from that array of the intersection of the row and column where they intersect. So if we say grab this array of cells by region, let's just say our row will be row 6 and our column will be column 2. You can see we get $54,536, and that's exactly where it falls on this array of cells. We have June 30th, East, $54,536. So now the match formula is just a lookup formula where you input a lookup value, then your array of cells, and it will tell you the relative position of where that lookup value you specified falls within the range of cells. So, for example, let's just say we wanted to look up this June 30th, 2018 date in this column here with the month-end dates. And so you have the inputs of your lookup value, your array, and then your match type. We're doing an exact match here. Normally that's what you'll use for this type of situation. So 0 for exact. And you can see this is the 6th row down. So it's pretty simple, and I'll just show you the match for the column. Let's just say we want to do the same thing here, but across columns. Oh, sorry. Lookup value first is going to be East, and then we want to look up across these columns here, and again an exact match. So you can see that pulls back column 2. So really it's just when we combine the index and match together, we just want to combine all 3 of these formulas that I just showed you. It's an index followed by a match for your row reference, and then a match for your column reference. So we'll get started here. So you're just going to begin with your index. We have this array of cells by region. That's going to be our index array. Now we're going to move on to the match for our row number. And it will always begin with your lookup value, which is going to be the value in this cell, June 30th, 2018. Our lookup array is going to be this array of month-end dates. Match type will be exact. Close that. And now we're going to move on to our column reference, which is going to be the match again and just across the column headers. Now, one thing that I would like to mention here as a side note, when you're inputting your matches, your row reference column, and your columns going across, they must be aligned perfectly with your array of values. Otherwise, this will not pull back the correct match. So make sure that your column references and your row references are aligned with the values. Okay? So now we're back in our column reference. The match lookup value is going to be the region east. Our array is going to be just these headers here, columns. Match type again will be 0 for exact match. Close your parentheses. You can see there it ends with a green closing parentheses. We need to enter one more until it turns black. That tells us we have the right amount of parentheses to close out this formula. Hit enter. You can see that we did a index and match on month end date of June 30th, 2018 for the East region. So that pulled back this value here, 54,536. So if we change this here, let's go to December, maybe south. That pulls back 34,188. We go to December, and then the south region, $34,188. So that is just combining the index and the match formulas in Excel to do a row and column lookup with an array of values. Thanks for watching, guys.